A mother lay screaming in her hut, her child about to be born. They all heard the wails, all the people of the Sido clan by the Lake Victoria.
A boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
They kept singing despite her screaming.
A powerful child at that.
The elder said. The boy's own father sat silent amongst them, listening until there was a sudden shift in the sound of the wailing. From a mother's troubled screams to that of a lonely child. He was LUANDA MAGERE, held aloft before his father, above the dead body of his mother. He became the most powerful warrior ever known.
They are coming, they are coming.
The Sido clan warriors ran into the village to warn them of imminent attack, their spears brandished with trembling hands. Before the village could react, more than 50 of their enemies ran in after the men, killing everyone in sight.
The Jolongo.
Luanda's father screamed as he forced his teenage son into their hut.
Stay hidden, you must survive.
The father was already aware of the great strength his son could one day possess. He had chopped down a buffalo with barely an ounce of fear. But today, here, the enemy would be too great.
But father, I can fight.
LUANDA pleaded, reaching for his spear, the sounds of battle and death outside their hut getting closer.
No, for your mother stay here.
LUANDA hid under the hay. His father dashed out, leaving the door wide open. 5 men died at his father's footsteps, but the 6th was too fast. Unable to move, unwilling to let himself cry, and tormented by loss, LUANDA could only watch his father die. The invaders stole all their livestock and left the village before reinforcements from the hunting parties arrived. LUANDA, rescued, buried his father in the same plot his mother had long since been. He vowed to get strong and save his people from their great foe. 10 years on, and LUANDA's massive frame blocks out the noonday sun as he appears on the battlefield. All the people start the shiver. The ground quakes as the mighty man runs into the fray. Spears, swords, arrows, stones, knives, all shatter against his skin. The wielders left with broken hands while his punches reduce their skulls to pulp, killing an entire army all on his own. LUANDA MAGERE and his clan are now the invaders, breaking into Jolongo clan to repay them for the horrible history of war.
Bring them all.
He shouts at the retreating foes.
Bring all your warriors, all your best men, and I will show them the power of the Sido clan.
And, like a ravenous beast is behind them, the enemy clears the battlefield, running in all directions away from the man made of stone. Nothing can pierce him. Nothing can cut him. Nothing can make him bleed. If we continue like this, we will be wiped out. An elders' meeting among the Jolongo is held in the dark of night. The men cramped together, one's exhale becoming another's inhale.
What can be done about LUANDA MAGERE?
The man is a demon, his skin as hard as stone, a warrior like none other.
We must make peace.
Peace with our enemies?
Peace for long enough so we know the source of his power.
Yes.
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 The men agree. A beautiful woman is brought forth, a gift bride for LUANDA as their peace offering. Both sides agree that peace could help them rebuild their farms and grow stronger. It is now the rainy season, and the 2 villages build up their houses together, plant in the farms together, raid other communities together, and hunt together. And in an effort of peace, LUANDA works the hardest, returning home late, soaked from the rain and freezing.
A cough. Did I hear a cough?
His wife wonders while she listens in by the door of his hut.
Can my husband get sick?
She can't believe it. She hears another cough and rushes in to find LUANDA heaving, a fever boiling his skin.
Bring me medicine.
LUANDA pleads and she obeys. But in her mind, she thinks nothing can pierce his skin. How will he receive the medicine? Running out, she braces the rain to the village doctor for medicine. He is confused.
There is no way to give him the medicine. Nothing can cut his skin.
My husband asked me to bring him medicine,
she says, and the medicine doctor gives her the tonic without hesitation. She runs back, LUANDA now a puddle of sweat and shivers. Impressed by her kindness to him, and too weak to help himself, he calls her closer.
I have a secret. If you take that knife and cut my shadow, you can give me medicine.
Your shadow?
This must be insanity from the illness, she thinks, but obeys. Her hand trembling, she goes to the shadow with a knife. On the ground she slashes the arm and jumps back in fear when the shadow starts to bleed. Regaining her mind, she quickly administers the medicine before the wound closes. Luanda falls into peaceful sleep, healing quickly, as his wife sneaks out back to her people in the dead of night. Morning, the sun barely over the horizon, Longo clan mounts a surprise attack. Luanda has a weakness they now know: his shadow. But, even with this knowledge, Luanda is a beast in battle, slashing through 10 men with one swing of his spear. The men retreat again, running away when one young teenager remembers the story about his shadow. Running up a nearby hill, out of sight from the Sido clan, he aims his spear for Luanda's shadow. It strikes true, and to the shock of all, Luanda coughs up blood and falls on the ground. The fighting stops instantly as they all watch his corpse turn to stone. The men gather, tossing their weapons away from what they now see as holy ground. To think that war would lead to this. A child born of the heavens to bring an end to it. They all say,
"Peace, we must have peace."
The story of Luanda Magere is still told in the Luo community of Kenya today. The hero who was made of stone.
Dreams in his hand, he vowed to protect this sacred land. Roar like thunder through the fields he ran, guarding every soul, every beast, every man. Power surged through veins of steel, a heart unbreakable, a spirit so real.